This time I made sure that it was public and not on the default of unlisted. But look, it's going to be a continuation of the last video. We're going to let these clips play out from, I can't remember the name of this channel, man. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this man's channel for the life of me. Dating Right. There we go. And throughout this live stream, look guys, working on this, just started using this app yesterday. So I had to give myself a crash course. I figured it out for the most part. If you guys want a little bit difference, like if you want me to put my video on the bottom and the playback video, the reaction video on top, let me know. We're just going to keep adjusting stuff. You know what I mean? Live streams are about the soul tribe, so, you know, we're going to keep it that way. Let me know something in the comments. With no further ado, let's get right into it. Smash that like button, y'all. Let's go.
Things like just doing cute little stuff, sending flowers, like, okay, like, you know, maybe I do need to start messing with older men because the young ones ain't shit, okay? Anyways, everything's going great, and like, it's been a few months, and like, at this point, I've already done peeped the password out, like, come on now, like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Man.
like, come on, and like, something
They be
just
nosy.
in my heart told me, like, go through that phone, go through that phone. Well, one day, we went and got coffee in the morning, and he left the phone on the table. So shit, it's my chance, okay? So he going up to the restroom, and then he was gonna go order our coffee, and I just had to pee. Y'all, this man is telling everybody, hold on, he's posting me, okay? He's posting me and everything. So like, I'm thinking I'm green. He telling everybody I'm his motherfucking niece. Niece.
Oh,
at this point, I'm ready to splurge, okay? I'm ready to go off on him and just like, I gotta keep my composure though. I gotta keep my composure. Couldn't wait for him to get back to that table, like for part 2.
She know this is really not a big deal to her. She's probably not gonna leave him. It don't sound like it. And I'm pretty sure he's probably giving her some money every now and then, or helping her out with a bill here or there. So she's not going anywhere. She probably is loving the gifts and the dinner dates that this older guy gives her. But this older guy need to replace her and find a younger woman who will not go through his phone.
I've dated a lot of hoes, man, and it's not a problem until you psychoanalyze it. I think dating hoes is the best. Because a hoe is the greatest girlfriend you'll ever have.
Last one.
But they're also the worst ex you will ever have. And I think...
Let's skip this guy right here. I think I even did most of that one. Oh, that guy's whole video.
Grand Rising, my beautiful black queen. I hope I didn't awake you. I just wanted to let you know you were the first thing on my mind as soon as I woke up.
First of all, I say Grand Rising, and I never text these 304s. What are you talking about? Man, and look at this beast in the bed right here, man. Man, who's texting her? Man, get up out of here. Get up out of here. You know, listen, they don't like nice guys. We get it. But stop trying to be cute, man. You're not even cute.
After our date last night, man, I couldn't stop thinking about your beautiful smile.
Versus Hood Nig Morning Text.
Man, wake your mustache up, dog. Dirt ass, dense ass. Man, get the fuck up. Go brush your motherfucking mouth. I know that mouth stink, dog. I know. Oh, I can smell that shit over here, man. So listen, man, hit me up when you wake the fuck up, dog.
2 clowns.
Funky mouth ass. Stop playing with me.
And that's why it goes to show that men are just better off just being themselves from day one with these women. Just keep it real with them and just be yourself, because you really don't know what they into.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey. What's your name?
I'm Sean. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome back, Sigmas and Alphas. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to get a girl's number. Step 1. Start a friendly
Sigmas and Alphas, oh
Approach
God.
with a genuine smile and start a casual conversation. Remember, you're trying to fuck on the first link, so keep it quick.
What? So, like, what do you like to do for fun?
You're funny as fuck.
What?
I'm literally, this kid is hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Sean. I'm Sean. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you better pull that on those snow bunnies because them black chicks ain't having it. I'm telling you right now. They ain't gonna entertain it. They gonna get up and walk away. I'm telling you.
Nice to meet you.
Cool. Should I make space or something?
Yeah. Come sit, Vivian.
Step 2. Build a connection. I know you don't really give a fuck about her hobbies, dreams, or aspirations, but still, keep the chat fun and relaxed. Share a bit about yourself and find something you both like.
You play any sports or anything?
I played softball.
I played football in high school. It was pretty chill.
Shit, were you good?
Yeah, I got hurt though, like everybody else.
Same,
Like,
tore my ACL.
really?
Yeah.
You know, I blew out my kidney. Like,
Step 3. Read the situation. If she doesn't look like she wants to be talking with you, that means she
Peep the
wants
body
to be your
language.
king.
Peep the body
Watch
language.
how she reacts.
You see how she turned her body towards him? You see how her body's turned towards him? You see how she was playing with her hair? You know, these are indicators that she finds him attractive. You know, she completely turned her body towards that man.
Yes. If she's smiling and chatting back, she's probably into the conversation.
Get the fuck out.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, I'm just listening to a prop. Nothing crazy. What?
But anyway,
Yeah, go
that's
ahead,
all I got in
subscribe,
this
y'all.
video.
Hit that
Make
like
sure
button.
you hit that subscribe button on your way out. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.
Absolutely. On to the next one.
A relationship or what is necessary for a stable relationship. It's easy to go off and sleep with somebody. It's easy to have a one night stand. It's easy to have a situationship.
Smash that like
but it's
button.
hard when it's time to really
like button.
build with the man, have a conversation with the man, a meaningful one, knowing what questions to ask, knowing what you want, knowing what to look for, you know, and this is why there's this echo chamber of women who are so focused on materialistic things because that's all they know. That's all. When they talk about this lifestyle and the things that they've accomplished for themselves, it's all centered around materialistic things. They don't talk about their value and their worth and what they bring to the table other than their bodies and money because they don't have anything else. That's all they know. And so this is why there's a huge sisterhood of girl, yeah, I know that's right, because all of them did the same thing. They were taught the same things. Go to school, get your education. You don't need a man. You can take care of yourself. So they do that, take care of themselves, not prioritize a man, but you end up somehow with a baby, some of them, or you just end up lonely by yourselves. And you've been in somewhat of a relationship, but it didn't work out because you didn't know how to make it work. It was all contingent upon the man to, you know, provide the resources, lead the relationship in a sense, direct you and work with you. But if the man is the one who's doing all that mental work and you're lacking, it's going to cause a problem. It's going to cause division. It's going to cause a breakup. And that's typically what happens. But a lot of women, like she said, don't want to admit their parts. And that's a problem, ladies. You have to be willing to look at yourself and see where you messed up, where you fell short. Not saying that the man didn't fall short, but you can't just say, oh, he was the problem and you were just perfect, because that's where the problem lies. And when men acknowledge that they have issues, the ones who do, and go change that behavior and do better, you can no longer constantly blame it on them because you haven't put in the work. But you still want the top tier man without realizing that a lot of the issues that you were facing in your relationship was partly because of you. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that, hey, we all have to learn. We all have to learn. We weren't given the best information. We weren't taught the best, ways to handle relationships. Hell, we really weren't taught what to look for in a relationship, and we damn sure didn't see it, a healthy relationship growing up. So we didn't see it. They didn't teach us. We had to figure it out on our own. So if you're figuring this out on your own, you don't have all the answers. So you had to learn some things. You got to be open to listening and open to getting constructive criticism so that you can do better, and stop thinking that you're entitled to something that you don't want to put the work in for. Let's continue.
Yes. So I imagine when people are investing in love, because y'all are not out here doing this for free, right?
No, ma'am.
Nowhere near free. Nowhere near free. No, ma'am. So I imagine, and I want y'all to tell me about the clients that you're getting, because in my mind, a woman, and I know you said majority women, a woman who is willing to spend her money, invest her time, really put herself out there almost, right? Because this is a vulnerable thing to say, girl, I ain't been able to figure it out. Like, what can you tell me?
Right.
So to be able to be willing to put yourself in that position, I imagine these women are willing to do the work.
They are, and we're pretty selective at this point. We've been in this for 10 years, so we know what works. So it's usually the women that are like, you know what? Oh, absolutely. Because a lot of times it's like, hey, I just, like you said, I need a man, and you're not willing to do the work to find him, attract him, and keep him, then what are we doing? You know,
we're wasting our time.
We're wasting our time.
My thing was always like, I don't even want the money that bad, because you're gonna get on my nerves. You're not gonna be a success story. It's not even worth it.
All the time, and we work on referrals, so you know, we don't even go there.
We don't even want your referral. Like, please stop.
No, but
Baby, listen, it's so refreshing to see a group of women and coaches who understand relationships and what it should look like, because we have too much of the hyena sisterhood out here running the show, thinking that they know what they're talking about, and they just don't. They just don't. Like, it's not working. You know, a lot of these women hate to acknowledge the truth, you know, and then when you have women who are telling you the truth and telling you what it is, you should be willing and open to listening, because it'll only help you out. Shout out to Girl Stop Playing talk show with Coriel. Love their channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this. I think these women were spot on. They made a lot of sense in my opinion. Hookup culture is not it. If you really want something stable, that's lasting, that's actually going to benefit you for long-term success when it comes to relationships and families. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and I will catch you in the next one.
You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to her channel. That is Deedee, D-E-E, D-E-E. Moving right along. Right along.
Woman to really motivate me to really protect and provide for her, because most of these women done had me in my soft era for so long that I don't even know if women are really worthy of bringing out my masculinity. So I really got to trust the right one in order to be the man that I'm supposed to be. Who dating me? I say
welcome to the
like
tribe.
that.
Well, you know what's crazy?
Who with me if I'm saying that me being a man is contingent on you being the woman that you supposed to be. Like, be realistic. You feel me? And again, this not to knock my beloved. I don't know her, and I don't know contextually what she means by having walls up. You feel me? And that's why I said I'm trying to be gracious. But I find too often, especially because it's popular rhetoric, that a lot of women will rather choose to place their healing, to place their progress on the backs of a doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like ladies, bro, because again, I find it more with women. Take men out of the center of your life and see what that do for you.
Hey, one thing about it, that's $40 button, they don't rub the paint.
Hey, man.
Hey, everybody coming to get them $40.
So I want to talk about why men of this generation are scared of women.
Should I tell her, guys? Okay, I'll tell you. With all due respect, young lady, men don't fear women at all. In fact, probably the issue is women don't fear men or respect men at all these days. Your generation offers a tenth of what our mothers provided. Barely cook, clean, aren't integral, dress up for other men not your own, looking for constant attention on social media, offering very little to the relationship and expecting so much to be done for you. You want a man over 6 feet, high-value man.
He ain't lying.
You haven't the slightest clue how to earn a high-value man. Further, most of you were not raised with a traditionally masculine father. You don't know how to treat men. We're not scared. We're just tired of what you don't bring to the table. And you're gonna have to fix it, girls. I'm sorry.
So I want to talk about why men of this generation are scared of women.
Should I tell her, guys? Okay,
I'll tell you.
With all due respect, young lady, men don't fear women at all.
Men are in a climate right now where we don't really give pretty women a pass like we used to. We're looking for pretty energy. Like, we don't want a 8, 9, 10.
When the person don't want you, you hear.
Men are.
Yeah, I like that pretty energy thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about that energy. Your face card don't mean shit no more. Face cards declined. All of you. Declined. The men delegation have spoken. It's about that pretty energy. Your fake ass pretty faces. All we see is narcissists. Covert narcissists. And leftovers. Let's go.
We're in a climate right now where we don't really give pretty women a pass like we used to. We're looking for pretty energy. Like, we don't want a 8, 9, 10 in the face, but a 2 or 3 in the energy.
Pretty is what catches your attention. What keeps your attention.
What keeps you.
That's what it's based on.
See, you might be fine with a nice old behind. But we just want some old nice old respect. You feel me?
When the person don't want you, you irritate them, right? They start saying all type of stuff that bothers them. You go to sleep too late. That motherfucker going to sleep early. Trying to prove themselves to make a person like them. Listen, ma'am, sir. These are signs that the person really don't want you like that. They're dealing with you because you're nice and cool. They don't honestly want you. They just making up all type of stuff that irritates them about you because they don't look at you in the sense of wanting you in that way. And they trying to be nice. So a nice way to turn somebody down is like, come off as like, you know, I'm requiring too much. Because I don't want you. So I'm gonna require a lot from you that I wouldn't require somebody I actually like. When the person don't want you, you irritate them.
Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and examine the real reason that black men do not like BBLs. Now, if you're a girl that went too far and you walking around looking like a horse in a circus act, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the regular girls that got a regular, tasteful BBL.
Hang on.
To the point where you can't even tell she had one. She just has a nice body. Looks like she works out and takes care of herself, right?
I hate that notion of, the...
Okay, y'all, let's go ahead.
Okay, look. We told you why we don't like the BBLs, and we told you what we like. And yet here we have another black woman telling us the real reason. We've told you the reason, but yet here you think you know better. And have no man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Go ahead and examine the real reason that black men do not like BBLs. Now, if you're a girl that went too far and you walking around looking like a horse in a circus act, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the regular girls that got a regular, tasteful BBL. To the point where you can't even tell she had one. She just has a nice body. Looks like she works out and takes care of herself, right? And I've heard they don't feel any different because it's just her real fat put into another part of her body. So what problem would y'all really have with it? You like women with nice bodies, don't you? Everybody ain't got no naturally perfect body. I'm sorry. Nobody has a naturally perfect body. So get over that. My three reasons that black men can't stand BBLs. For one, it makes us more confident. Can't have that. For two, it makes us more attractive to other men and maybe even men of a higher caliber.
Still not getting.
Third of all, I think y'all jealous. Y'all know y'all can get lipo too, right? And if you want that fat taken out and put in your ass, you can get that as well.
I gotta shade you a little bit.
Okay,
right?
Y'all, let's go ahead and examine the real reason
Enjoy
that black men
single,
do not
you
like
funny
BBLs.
looking ass lady.
Now, if you're a girl that went too far and you walk.
I hate that notion of, the whole 50-50 topic or like, the man's supposed to pay. Like, in the real world, when you talk to real women, like, it's not like that, bro. Like, I done flew a guy out. I done paid for dinner. Relationships, I feel like it's give and take.
When you flew him out, was he obligated to give you sex?
Yeah.
Nigga fly. I'm not obligated to give you sex.
I didn't come for this.
I hate that notion of, the whole 50-50 topic.
I didn't come for this.
Here's the thing about settling, ladies. You have to realize men have been settling. If you think you are the woman of his dreams, you are sorely mistaken. Again, men will marry the woman that is good enough if she is unproblematic and useful to him. All the other stuff that you think you're exceptional at, somebody else can do. So please believe you are not the one settling here. And over the course of the lifetime, because we naturally slow down as women, because men are built for the long haul, they will carry the burden. So they're doing that for somebody that is not their first choice. Here's the thing about settling, ladies. You have to realize men have been settling. If you think you are the woman...
You've been entertaining an older man and then they just be saying old people stuff.
They just be saying old people stuff. I was talking to somebody on the phone last night, and I said, "Is you getting ready to go to bed?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm going to rest my eyes." You mean you going to sleep? No, I'm resting my eyes. You going to sleep? No, I'm not going to sleep. I got to rest my eyes. I got to get some rest. I got to rest my eyes.
These women be talking to senior citizens. You know what I'm saying?
And then I'm standing over this man.
The definition of a simp is someone who sacrifices individuality, masculine.
Married.
Okay, so you're playing games here. So basically, when I suggest that you're a single mother, I'm suggesting that you're a single mother because I observe that you have a lack of communication skills. You are displaying a lot of masculine behaviors.
And you're not manosphere? And you're not manosphere? And you're not manosphere?
Look, I'm going to let you speak because you need to speak. You need to get something off your chest. I'm going to listen to you. Go ahead.
No, because see, at this point, this is just triangulation, right?
I'm going to listen to you. Go ahead.
This is triangulation. Okay. All right. So at the end of the day, this is not about debating points. Okay. Marital status, married legally. Okay. Filed for divorce. Divorce didn't go through. We got to refile. But he's still a parent to his child, which doesn't make me a single mother when you have an active parent, co-parent. Or are we playing a game about semantics with legality? What is it? You want me to be a liar because it doesn't fit your narrative, which I don't care what fits your narrative. Do you understand? Now, clearly, we didn't come here to debate what's the topic.
Just you're so out of control, and this is precisely why you are a woman that the father of your child does not want. And listen,
no, he
to
actually
me,
wants to be with me. He didn't want me to divorce because I filed for the divorce.
And I tell you this, I'm happy to debate you, but we have to inspect the background and credentials of the persons we're talking to. You were the person who brought up that you have a degree in molecular cell biology, like we're about
that you didn't want to answer, that you didn't want me to bring up, but you want to talk about a marital status, sir. First of all, I don't even push the idea of women being with men. First of all,
you're interrupting again. Let me explain to you why this came up. You mentioned that you are a representative for women. Now, let me give you a comparison. Yes, a representative, a leader. Now take a time out to be silent so that you might hear someone else speak other than yourself, because it extremely is narcissistic that you feel you have to be talking constantly. Many times I volunteered to stop talking so you can express yourself. Now it's my turn to explain something to you. Now, you said you're a representative of women. You're a leader of women. Fantastic. Leaders are always under scrutiny because we want to know that you are somehow better off or superior, or your thinking, philosophy, and methods have yielded greater outcomes than the average person, which gives you merit for actually teaching them. Now understand this. If you are a woman who can't even maintain a meaningful relationship with the father of your child, you failed in romance.
Whoa, hold on. No.
You don't. Stop interrupting, man.
No, because you don't get to paint a false narrative, sir. Sir, you don't get to paint a false narrative.
No, you will get a turn. It's just not your turn now. And you should have taught your kids that, to take turns. I'm going to stop talking and then you can speak. It's not your turn right now. Be silent. And guess what? When you're talking, I'm going to take my turn to be silent. All right. Now, you're trying to step out as the leader of women and you failed at marriage. Marriage is supposed to be till death do us part, and it appears you're still alive. So you failed at that. You're no example of romance. Furthermore, on a financial level, if you want to teach women, one of the most meaningful things to teach anyone in this land of opportunity is finances, and you've not excelled at that. And then if you look at education, you're just now getting a degree and you're creeping into menopause age. So you failed at that. So the fact is, you have not outperformed any average woman. So what is so narcissistic in your mind that makes you think you're up here to be a teacher of others? You are not an example of others. Your habits are very base. That's why I bring it up. And now that we got that established, I'm happy to go on to a number of debate topics that we have. But when you want to step out and say you're a leader, have some credentials. When I step out and say I'm a leader, I outperform the average man in all of the major categories that
married.
Okay, so you're playing.
I think that it is absolutely insane and extremely hypocritical for a lot of us women to go around demanding that a man have all of his shit together, that he have all of this money, that he have the nicest car, the nicest clothes, the nicest house, can take care of us and spoil us. And meanwhile, we turn around and don't have to offer this man in return but our vagina. What happened to sticking by your man's side and building him up? What happened to working together as a team to get those things? Why do we want the end product or the end results of that man, but we're not ready and willing to go through that struggle in order to make that man be what we want him to be? I think that it is absolutely insane.
She said what she said.
And extremely hypocritical for a lot of us.
Y'all, this is the most heartwarming story. She said Caucasian men value relationship and marriage more than black men. And a few months later, Rachel Lindsay went on a reality TV show to find her dream man. She got married, posed for pics, and now has to pay him $13,000 a month in spousal support. She offered him $10K a month, but he asked for $16K.
Shout out to our white brothers.
I deserve to keep my same lifestyle.
King business.
Y'all, this is the most heartwarming story. She said Caucasian men value relationship and marriage more than black men.
I want to be with somebody that when I say, pull up to my job because I want a quickie, that nigga be outside waiting. Like you said, no draws or draws, baby. No draws. I want to be with somebody that when I say, pull up to my job because I want a quickie, that nigga be outside waiting.
Men are not chasing you. Men are not kissing your behind. And men are not selling for you. So step your game up and hopefully you get chose up on. Men.
The funny thing too about females like you, on the front end, you be bucking up and acting wild.
Yeah.
It's just like when you meet a horse that could potentially be a thoroughbred, but it's wild and you have to break it. The sadness is that to break something, you have to hurt it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're the kind of female that makes a man apply a certain kind of pressure and power towards you that is actually not healthy. You see, because when you tell me I got to outman you, the fact of the matter is, as far as being a man, you ain't no match for me. And so you said, of course. Then why would I need to prove that?
So what do you?
Almost every time Joshua threw.
You cannot be a supportive partner if you are emotionally absent or unavailable. In order for you to be
like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel like the man is really the prize. I don't know why.
Hey, girl, now.
I'm starting to feel like men are really the prize because literally as a woman, we have to wait on the man for everything. We have to wait on the man. We can date whoever we want, but we can't marry who we want.
Who benefits the most from marriage?
For the man, we're not talking about benefiting marriage. I mean, stepping into the marriage, you have to wait for the man to ask you to marry.
No, you don't. My mom
You have to ask. Realistically speaking, you have to ask him. You have to wait for the man to ask you to marry him. You have to wait for the man to ask you to be his girlfriend. You have to wait for the man to ask you out on a date. Or
trying to get
Call me crazy, but I think it's very easy to keep a man. And y'all be making it seem like it's mad hard, but it's really not though. All a man want is to come home to a cook meal. All a man want is to.
I recently met like two guys that they were in long-term relationships and they haven't got in like 8 months. And those men were out here trying to get and they was getting outside. And it's like, can I, as a woman, can you really be mad?
They
like,
still gonna be, oh my God, he cheated on me.
But
I can't believe that.
Yeah, like,
oh my God. Walking around with a hard all day. Like you don't understand what's going on.
You
like,
got an obligation. I'm sorry, in a relationship, you got an obligation to, you got to meet each other's needs.
No, for sure.
I recently met like two guys that they were in long-term relationships.
All right, beautiful. Make sure you give me a call when you get home, all right? All right. Wow, she is stunning. Lord, you outdid yourself on this one. I didn't have nothing to do with that. Don't you blame that on me. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm going to get my prayers out of the way right now. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Dear Heavenly Father, first of all, I just want to thank you for blessing me with this amazing. You know what I'm going to tell you, boy? Into my life. I did not send that Jezebel your way. You are still in a season of singleness, so stay single. Have you lost your mind? Thank you for preparing my heart for this newfound relationship. Oh, okay, so you're just going to be hard-headed. I see. Go ahead. Lord, thank you for leading her to me. It's your world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. You go ahead and make all the decisions. Lord, thank you for leading me to her. Oh, no, bonehead. I'm going to lead her away from you. You'll see. Go ahead. Lord, I just ask that your will be done, that you'll show me if she's the one for me, reveal it. Okay, cool. This is my will. Now, you want to keep testing me, boy? Father, I get it. All right, beautiful. Make sure you give me a call when you get home, all right?
Y'all know how rare it is to meet a man and you can go over his house and he got a bed? I'm going back over that boy house today. I don't care. He got air conditioning.
Yeah. You know how rare it is to meet a woman these days to have a neck?
If a man has the ability.
If you ask an amateur why his heart's broken, well, she left me because of blah, blah. She's arrogant. She doesn't listen to me. Her friends convinced her to cheat. She wants this, that. Instead of saying, I don't have what it takes to keep her. I don't have what it takes to talk.
If you are attracting a man who is a problem, then sis, the problem is you. Energy attracts energy. It starts with you. If you...
Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me.
3 signs you hitting it right. Number 1, she goes straight to sleep. KO, total knockout.
Yeah.
Just know you did your big one. Like you beat her over the head with that thing.
Always.
She can't even get up. She can't move. Her legs don't work no more. Just know you put that motherfucker down right. Like you supposed to. If her legs don't feel like noodles when you're done, you ain't put it down like you supposed to. Number 2, she start acting crazy. It's just something about when a man hitting it right that just activate the delusional button inside of you. Like you belong to me now. I hope you didn't think I was going to let you roam around here free with that third leg you walk around with. Yeah, I'm finna hide you in the basement where no one can find you. She start asking for your location. She start blowing your phone up more often. She all up in your business now. She might even be in your bushes too. Now all of a sudden she want to see you every day. Yep, you put that voodoo on her. You definitely was hitting it right. Number 3, if she starts crying. If she starts crying while you're hitting it, just know you too deep in your bag. Like you're way too deep in your bag.
Man, that happened to me one time. You know, I was like, what is going on? I thought she was cheating on her man. You know what I mean? She's crying. You know, I'm like, what? You know, now, of course, I continued till I finished, but I had to ask her, is everything all right? This chick was crying, like real crying, man. It's wild.
I don't know what kind of sorcery you possess, but you need to be put down. Because that's not okay. You make her start crying while you hitting it, you're way too powerful. Me, personally, I don't want no smoke with you. 3 signs you hitting it right. Number 1, she goes straight to sleep. KO, total knock.
Imagine thinking that a man is going to make you happy.
Y'all done seen the little Diddy situation type shit, right?
How many kids do you have?
How many kids do I have?
No, wait, no kids?
I have 1 child.
I know it, bro. Yep. Are you single?
Why was she looking crazy and she knew she had a kid? She was mad that he implied it and knew that it was a fact.
I'm single.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're single mom. Now you're single mom.
There were men that I literally knew I had no future with this person. They were placeholders. And I would tell them anything. Yes, placeholders. And I would tell them anything to like reel them in, to get them to think that I liked them or cared for them more than I actually did, because it was like an ego boost. Like to have a guy fiend for you, or there were men that I literally knew I had no future.
So Kiki, you are the last one standing with this balloon. So I want to know why you still holding on.
I am. Well, so far, I feel like his energy has been good. He's been respectful. He's not too egotistical.
Snow bunny
not
season.
too full of himself. He's handsome. He's tall. I feel like I see the effort in what he put in with his outfit today. You know.
It sounds like Kiki got all the compliments for you. So Kiki, you are the last one standing with this balloon. So I want to know why you still holding on.
She's going to upgrade that dude.
Well, so far, I feel like his energy has been good. He's been respectful.
Because you'll
But
be
don't no
dead.
man want nothing everybody had.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
No, we don't.
I promise
They
you.
want it for an hour.
That's fine with me.
So let me ask you, for an example. Say you, because you'll
But
be
don't
dead.
no man want nothing every.
What the fuck? What the?
I'll try and break it down one more time. The fact that you are attracted to me and the mess that I am is the red flag. That is.
NBA YoungBoy now has 12 children. You know, the same as Nick Cannon, and while Tyreek Hill has 11. Tyreek, I don't know what you're doing. You got to catch up, my boy. We can talk about
those
this
numbers
guy
up.
or this guy or this guy all day long. But when are we going to talk about these ladies? Before The Godfather passed on, he told us that most of these women having these babies are having these babies by the same men. And this is proof right here. You don't have to be a millionaire ass nigga to get multiple women to have children by you. Why do you think this is okay? And then when these kids grow up with all types of issues like abandonment or having issues in their relationships, you wonder what the hell is going on. And then the moms, what they're gonna do is they're gonna blame the father for not being around enough. How in God's name can these men possibly be around enough for all these children? They have to go to work. They can never stop working. NBA YoungBoy now has...
I decided to restart my celibacy journey after I gave up my celibacy journey for a man who called me cuz when he was hitting it from the back. This coochie ain't never gave big cribbing.
They don't know what celibacy is.
Women who treat you poorly are not going to treat you better, even if you try harder.
Here in Atlanta, the girlies are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The men, no.
Wait!
I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here?
Yes. And they won't say it.
I love how people be talking like they're like American black people or something, or Americans originally, and they're like whole European people, and they're talking like, moving to Atlanta. I don't know how to talk like somebody from London, but you know what I'm talking about, man. These are imports, and they're talking. It's crazy. It's a wild world we live in, man.
They don't want to come out and say it, but they do. The men here are just they're just so spoiled. They are spoiled. All the girls are sharing the same man. All the girlies here, they're dating the same 3 Africans. Africans are a big thing here.
Really? Man. Get up out of here. You're African putting on your people. Shut up. Please.
American culture is like 50-50, you know, it's being promoted and this and that, where a lot of cultures, the man, like, he knows he has to provide. It's not even a question. It's not even talked about.
Right.
It's just customs. It's tradition. You know, it's
like,
not an
you take
issue.
a shit, you wipe your ass. It's pretty much
exactly.
like...
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I said, that's enough.
No. What is it about men that tells you straight away that this guy lacks confidence or lacks self-esteem? How can you tell as a woman that a man is lacking a bit of ego? What is it about men that tells you straight away that
This is the longest trip that I have ever taken.
No one cares that you were a D1 athlete in college. You're 30. No one cares.
If you're afraid to court me or take me out on a $300 date because you feel like that's gonna make you seem like you're tap dancing for me, then just leave me alone. Because I can honestly take myself out on a $300 date. I don't need...
you gonna get these strays though? Because let me tell you something. This and this is dangling leftover dead hair right here because this is real thin. So what's up here? What happened here? What happened? I don't know.
Need you to do it. We're both doing it to see if there's something there. Like if it's an actual connection. If you can't even put up the money or the time or the effort to make it like a real date, then just leave me alone.
You mean to tell me that I can't get my name off the birth
That's your
certificate?
baby. I mean to tell you, once you sign a birth certificate and you sign an acknowledgement of paternity, and this is a word for you and all the other men out here that want to be supportive, you may be setting yourself up to be obligated to be supportive financially for the next 18 years. Whew. That's how
Big dummy.
it works.
You mean to tell
I'm gonna slap the taste out of your mouth. I'd like to see it.
See, boys and girls, this is what we call a notification. This is not a threat. This is a notification that we are moving forward with said plan. Or, in layman's term, this is what happens when you realize that fat meat is indeed greasy. Yeah, because taste is gone. The taste is relocated to another area. Maybe, possibly the taste is in your ear now. Everything tastes like earwax. Or, because I know ain't nothing in your mouth tastes like nothing. Your taste is gone there. Yeah.
He's 43 years old. He don't want to work.
When men love, you can have the house. You can have the cars. You can have everything that I've worked for.
But I feel women...
I'm not saying that women don't, Marie. I'm not going on. I'm just saying, when men love, and I'm only speaking from a man's standpoint,
Fair.
you can have whatever the hell I got. When men...
The main way to gauge a woman's ability to be respectful is how she communicates. Most women that I deal with are incapable of being quiet and listening. Let me break that statement down. When you out here and you trying to pick a partner, you need to get somebody that's respectable, that you can hold up in the air, and when it's all said and done, your legacy with that person is something that's worth showing off. If you have come to the realization that, and I'm talking about ladies, D, I would love your opinion on men as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you come to the realization that the woman that you are trying to build with is incapable of being quiet and hearing you out, that, my friend, is a major red flag in building for the future. Because if somebody can't listen to you when you talk, that means you're nothing to them. The main way...
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, look, y'all, I'm about to go for a walk. So I'm going to go live out there from my podcast channel, King David Lone Wolf Podcast. And we'll go from there. I'm going to drop some pre-recorded videos. Appreciate y'all. Smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the tribe. You know you want to. Drop some comments, man. Let me know what's up. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? What part of the clips do you agree with? Drop a timestamp and let's chop it up in the comment section. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.